Hi, boys and girls. Today I'm going to be doing modelled reading with you. Remember, when I do modelled reading, I show you two things. One, what good reading sounds like, and two, what reading strategies you can use when you get stuck on a new word. Let's start. Our story today is called Danger in the Car Park. Now, before we start reading, I'm already activating my prior knowledge. I'm thinking about the words in that title that I already know. I'm also looking at the picture and trying to think about if I know where they are, if I've been in that place as well. Now, I know a couple of words that match the picture. First word is car. Can you see all the cars? And I know park, but this is not like a park where I can go and play. This is a car park. It's a type of place where cars park when they want to go somewhere. Now, I'm already making a prediction about this story and thinking about where this car park could be, because you can have a car park for lots of different places. But I'm making a prediction based on the clues in this picture. Can you make a prediction now and think about where they would be? What is this car park for? Where have they come from? Are you looking for clues? The clue that I'm looking at is I can see a trolley right behind Mum, and I can see a shopping bag. So I know that she's gone shopping. Now, I usually see a trolley where you have to carry lots of things. But the big giveaway, on the floor, there's some kind of food. That must mean that they've gone to a grocery shop or a supermarket, just like Coles or Woolworths or your local shops. Now, when it says danger in the car park, that means that there could be some things that are dangerous in the car park. What are some kind of things that could be dangerous? Are you activating your prior knowledge? I'm thinking about when I've been in a car park and I've had to walk from the shops to my car. There are lots of things that are dangerous. There are cars that are driving looking for their own car spot. There are also some cars that are reversing out of their parking spot. And that's very dangerous, especially if you're someone little like these people here. Because the person that's driving the car, when they're reversing, might not be able to see you if you're so little. Are you ready to start reading? Let's start. Danger in the car park. Danger in the car park. Can you see him helping? It looks like a sack or a bag of potatoes. Zach. Zach. His name is Zach. Zach was watching a rally car race on TV. I'm not really sure what a rally car race is. I've seen a car race on TV. But if I look really closely at the TV in this picture, I can see a car that's driving on a dirt track. That must be what rally cars are. Zach, said Mum, can you see these things around Zach? They're called speech marks. Can you say speech marks? That's right. It means that someone is speaking or someone's talking. In this case, Zach isn't the one talking. Zach is what's being said. So the speech marks are only around something that is being said. Let's keep reading to find out who is saying Zach. Zach, said Mum. Who said Zach? It's Mum. That makes sense because I can see Mum in the picture looking at Zach. Let's reread. I wonder if I can put on maybe a mum voice. What does your mum sound like when she's calling you? Depends if you're in trouble or not. Zach, said Mum, I want you to come with me to the supermarket, please. Oh, Mum, said Zach, Did you notice I changed my voice to sound like Zach? I want to find out who wins this race. I'm sorry, Zach, said Mum. I need you to help me. You will just have to tape the race. Tape is another name for record, so you can record it on your TV. At the supermarket, Mum pushed the trolley and Zach picked the things from the shelves for her. Soon their trolley was full. It definitely looks full. Can you see those speech marks again? If I quickly read on, I can see that it says said Mum. I need my mum voice. We need a bag of potatoes, said Mum. But I don't think it will fit in the trolley. I'll carry it for you, said Zach. What a good helper. When they left the supermarket, Zach was carrying the bag of potatoes in both arms. If he's carrying with both arms, are you visualizing it? It must be a very heavy bag. Mum was walking just in front of him, pushing the trolley towards the car park. I almost clicked next page, but look! Be very careful because not all the writing might be on the same part of the page. In this case, the other part of the writing's down the bottom. Try to keep up with me, Zach, she called to him. Be careful. Can you see that exclamation mark? There it is. It means I need to use my loud voice. Be careful. There are cars backing out, and some of these drivers may not see you. Our prediction was correct. That could be a reason it was dangerous. Mum began to put some of the things into her car. Oops, not into her car. If it was her, it would start with a H. Into the car. It did make sense, but it didn't look right. Be very careful. Zach was walking carefully, holding the big bag of potatoes. It was getting heavy now. His arms were feeling tired. Oh no. Are you thinking back to the front cover? I am. Do you remember? All the potatoes on the floor. I'm predicting what's going to happen. I think you might drop them. Suddenly, a little girl came running out from between two cars. We've learnt that word between. It's another word for the middle. Here she is running. Can you see her? Her mother was so busy with the baby that she didn't know her little girl had gone. A big blue car was moving slowly along. The driver couldn't see the little girl, but Zach saw the car and he knew the little girl was in danger. Can you see that big blue car all the way in the corner there? I can see three exclamation marks. And do you remember what this writing's called when it's dark and thick? It's called bold. What's it called? Bold. That means I need to say it a little bit differently. Stop! Stop! Shouted Zach. Look out! Did I use my good shouting voice? As Zach started to run towards the little girl, he dropped the bag of potatoes. It broke open, and the potatoes shot out ahead of him. The little girl slipped on them as they rolled in front of her feet. She sat down hard on the ground. The big blue car stopped just in time. Look how close this big blue car is. She looks a bit sad, and Zach looks worried. Mum looks worried. Zach bent down and helped the little girl up. He held her by the hand to keep her out of any more danger. I wonder if your mum or dad, or even your big brother or sister, hold you by the hand when you were walking through a car park to make sure that you stay out of danger. By now, some other people had rushed over to help. The little girl was crying loudly. Her mother came running over. Oh, thank you, she said to Zach. Becky could have been hurt badly if you hadn't been so quick to help her. Lucky. Well done, Zach. I'm glad you came with me today, said Zach's mum, giving him a hug. And I'm glad I was carrying that big bag of potatoes, laughed Zach. I wonder why you think he was glad. Think back to the story. I can even turn back to this page. Why do you think that he was glad that he was carrying the bag of potatoes? Have a think. One reason that he could be glad he was carrying the potatoes is because if he wasn't carrying the potatoes, he wouldn't be back here. He would be right next to Mum, where the trolley is. But instead, he was that little further back and he was able to stop Becky and make sure that she was safe. That's why he's glad. And that's the end of our story, boys and girls. Bye.